So I can just go right into Splice and be like, bro, I need a crash. Drag in a crash, kick, let's drag in that kick. And wow, it's just it's so quick and easy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about the drum sequencer in the new Logic 10.5. So I just opened up an instance of DMD, and I'm going to hit Option V and Y to close the library. And I have here, in the new update, Logic came out with a way of using loops in your project to start a sort of a looper play device thing where you can set up your loops here in this window. So another thing you can also do is just kind of hit this track button, and then when you're finished with your loops, you just click and drag them into your project, and it just makes things really easy, especially if you're a guy that uses loops, which I don't normally use loops, but if I'm going to use loops, what I'll do is I'll create my own loops, I'll export them into Logic's loop browser, and then from there, I can just sort of drag in loops and create this project, easily arrange them, play them how I want, and be like, this is the chorus that I want, or this is the build-up I want. Then I'll just go over here, click, and drag right into my project. And it's really easy with this update. For what we're going to do right now, though, is we're going to create a beat using the drum sequencer. So the first thing I'm going to do is hit Control, click, and create a pattern cell, because we're going to create our beat on a pattern. Second thing I'm going to do is open up Splice, whatever sound browser you have. Maybe it's on your desktop. If it's on your desktop, hit Media Browser, go to All Files and Desktop, and find your sounds. See, I have a folder of my own sounds all right here. A bunch of sounds I downloaded online. If you want to use Logic sounds, really easy. Click on the instrument and then click Y, and you've got your kick, but you also have a rim, and you click on the rim cell. Okay, load in one of Logic's rims. In the kick cell, another kick, and just build your beat from there. Super easy, super quick, super easy. Everything just goes right in. It's amazing. But we want to add in our own sounds because we don't want to be restricted by only Logic's sounds thing. So DMD has been redesigned almost from the ground up. We basically have the same interface, but we have a sampler that works really well. Slice it and dice it, but more importantly, you can go in here and change in everything with this drum sound, and you can do all sorts of stuff. The issue I had with the DMD from 10.4 was when I would drag in my own samples from Splice and play them, the samples were really loud, and I had to turn down the volume for every single sound, and it got really kind of annoying. I ended up deleting the default preset. I made my own default preset where it was just blank, and I was able to drag and drop in my own sounds, and all the volume was the same. But I mean, it took a long time to create my own blank template, drag and drop template, because Logic didn't have it. They didn't have a drag and drop template for DMD. They only had it for Ultra Beat. But now, I mean, you load up DMD and your default template is your drag and drop template. So I can just go right into Splice and be like, bro, I need a crash. Drag in a crash, kick, let's drag in that kick. And wow, it's so quick and easy. So I'm gonna need these sounds, and this is a good close hat, so let's do that. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's put this in for the open hat. And for this sample, I'm going to need to go into Quick Sampler and just trim that up a little bit so it hits right on the mark, right on the money. And wow, this is it's crazy how easy it is. So That's it. Those are my sounds. How easy was that? So we do that, and I'm going to hit E, and E is for your editor. So this is the editor. I guess that's what they call it, right? Editor button, yeah. So you hit E for your editor, and I'm actually supposed to hit on this, and there we go. Here is our simple pad. Over here you have your steps. You can set how many steps you want. You can do 16 or you can do 32, and there you go, 32, maybe 64. And when you jump to 64, you jump to you get two windows here to organize your beat into, which is pretty fancy, I think. So, but I think for right now, we'll just make a quick beat in 32 steps. You get this big open space. So, dragging a kick, dragging a crash, and for, yeah, just gonna put these in. Okay, so that was pretty simple. Just hit spacebar and it just stops immediately. You don't have to do that old Ultrabeat trick where you have to find the play button and hit play or pause and off and stuff. Now you can just use your hotkeys. Spacebar to turn it on. Spacebar to turn it off. Way better than Ultrabeat. Let me tell you what. You want to reminisce over Ultrabeat? Let's reminisce over Ultrabeat. Command Option S. Look at this ugly design. It's crazy. Full screen view. This is how I used to make my beat. It was all on here, and I had to click play or pause or whatever. And yeah, now I don't have to do that anymore. And this thing was always really annoying, setting the sustain and release. But you don't have to do that anymore if you don't want to. If you want to just make some beats really quick, really fast, really simple, just do it on this. You know, so. Alright, so now one more thing I want to show you. There's some quick hi-hat tricks. Oh, we're still clipping? You gotta be kidding me. Well, that's not too bad. Just turn down the volume of your track. You'll be fine. So now I'm going to show you a little hi-hat trick. Note repeats. This is always nice. Oops. Oh, by the way, the first thing you want to do is probably want to change up the velocity of some of your notes so you can get more of a human feel. And they're not all like static everywhere. It's kind of nice. So on this note repeat section right here, the lower you click, the less repeats you're going to get. The higher you click, the more repeats you're going to get. So you're going to kind of want to cycle that out, I guess, figure that out for yourself, what you want. Oops, for me, I just want to do like a little bit of stuff here and there. that's your beat right there. So it was pretty simple, pretty quick, and pretty easy. The next thing that I'm going to do is hit E again, close the editor. And I'm just going to click and drag this right into my project. Zoom out a little bit, probably. Zoom right in. Okay. And then I'm going to click on this button right here so that I can now hear whatever I want in this region right here. There's my beat. And then I'm going to control click, convert to MIDI region. And now I have a MIDI region of this, and I can close this and click on it, click E, set to piano roll, and I got the whole MIDI section right here. The base of my beat is done. The hi-hats, the snare, the kick, the pattern, the velocity changes, everything like that is done. And I can just go in to the MIDI and I can just add some little drum fills and do all the stuff you kind of have to do manually, and because it's harder to do it kind of automatically. But the basic stuff that every beat has is now, it's just really simple. You just do it quickly, get your pattern, and then drag it over here to your workspace and add all the little fills, all the little effects that you want to do. I did want to add a crash here. I didn't want to add it in the first one because it was I didn't want to add a crash for every single beat. So there I add my crash, and I'm going to add some other drum fills, other stuff that's non-repetitive, and I'm done. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. If it was helpful and you like my teaching style, just going over things, please subscribe, hit the like button, share with your friends, comment below, and ask me any questions you might have. I might cover those in the next few videos. Or anything else that you want me to write a video about next, make a video. Not write a video. And we'll see you next time. Catch you later.